So I'm making a quick video here on my John Deere 345. I wanted to talk about the process of replacing the hood. I did replace my hood about 8 months ago, and then I also put some new decals on it. The hood I got from Amazon, the decals are from eBay, and I will include a link to in the description of where I got them from. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. I had, kind of like most of these do, I did have a brittle hood, and I did trip and kind of put my hand through the top, so it was time to get a new one. You know, the hinges were cracked on it as well, so it was time. But getting the hood itself, so on the inside of this, it looks just like the original. There is some self tappers that you'll have to put in. You can reuse the ones from your original hood if you have it. Otherwise, I will include the size that these are. And then this is a deflector that I got from my original hood. That doesn't come with it. I don't know if you really need it or not, but I already had it, so I put it in there. But yeah, putting it together is pretty simple. This did come as a two-piece, so you'll have to put in screws, one here, and then there's two down there in the corners. And that'll connect the upper portion to the lower portion, and then you'll have to do a couple of them to connect to your grill. Overall, it didn't take very long at all, and the big thing is, and you can kind of see it there, you don't want to go too tight with it. You know, don't use like an impact or anything. I did use an electric screwdriver though, but it's not because of the manufacturer of the hood, you know, but these are just kind of by nature brittle. You know, you don't got a whole lot of space there from the hole to the edge. So just be careful when you're putting it together. But it does look and feel just like my original hood, so I am very happy with it. I'm also very happy with the color. My rear is kind of faded here. I don't know if it shows very well in the video. But it does have a bright green, kind of like what you see on the newer tractors, which is really nice. And then for these decals, I found these on eBay. They were less than 50 bucks, I want to say. And for what you get, I mean, I'm very happy with it. It's not thick like the original was. A really thick, kind of plasticky feel. You know, these are just decals, but they look really nice. And getting the placement, you know, I kind of just eyeballed it. It looked like this was probably sticking up a 1/4 inch above the little intake there, or exhaust. So I just kind of eyeballed it, try to keep it straight. I did have one of these that I did reference from my old hood. And again, you're just kind of eyeballing it. It doesn't need to be perfect. You know, this side, it does stick up a little bit higher. And again, I just kind of eyeballed it.